WCIA 3 Sports Director Glenn Kinley is over at Gies Memorial Stadium after the shutout win. Glenn, I want to talk about the stat that you tweeted out just a little bit ago. Illinois is outscoring opponents 80-9 in the second half. What do you think is behind that, especially after tonight's big win?
Courtney, there have certainly been some halftime adjustments. It's the old cliche, right? After a team dials it up in the second half and you say, what did coach say to him at halftime? What was the halftime message? Bret Bielema had plenty to say to his team at halftime of this game. In fact, he says it was perhaps the most spirited that he has ever been with his team since arriving here at Illinois. He used the word infuriating to describe his feelings about the times that this team, a couple times so far this season, early on, has not played to the level that he knows it is capable of. In fact, Courtney, Coach B says he might have to go to the doctor tomorrow. He banged his hand on a board or something in the locker room at halftime, and he said it was still numb in the press conference. Of course, he was much, much happier at the end of the game when he talked to his team. That was thanks to the Illini dialing it up several notches. That included Atwood's own Caden Fagan. It's a 100-yard day for him on the ground with Gibson City's Aiden Lawfrey out. Bielema knew this would be a big day for Fagan. He says he grabbed him pregame and said, "Today is your day." It was indeed. Here's more from Coach on the former ALAH Knight.
I think today will be a day we look back on and you feel that you could put the team on your back, and it's kind of ironically how it happened in that third and fourth quarter. And you know, Khalil comes in there and has a nice change of pace, but you know, Caden Fagan, I thought this week began to show some things that, you know, you'd seen him kind of get close. There was a play last week where he could have just pulled his leg through. And then today there were several of those I thought he did, and then he just, you know, listen, you got a business decision when you're going to make a tackle on him, right? Like, you don't know if you're going to go high or low or jump on his back or fall down. But, you know, he's a really big, powerful back with a lot of great attitude and really good upside.
All right, I'm glad I've never had to make the business decision of trying to tackle Caden Fagan. Also, he did mention Khalil Valentine. He was really solid today, the true sophomore. So both Illini running backs really stepped up in Lawfrey's absence. Some injury updates for you. Aiden Lawfrey missed it. Bret Bielema does expect him to be back next week against Indiana. Same for Dylan Rosiak. Wide receiver Justin Bowick went out in this game. We don't have an update on him. Xavier Scott, Melvin Priestley went down late in this game. Bielema not concerned about either of those guys. For your Illini Nation at Gies Memorial Stadium, Glenn Kinley, WCIA 3 Sports.
Glenn, thank you so much. Great stuff as always.